Hello everyone. There is a village where 140 people are living together in a single largest family. Out of them, only 2 people are working. These 2 people are shouldering the responsibility of health, welfare, education of entire family. Sounds insane, irrational and illogical, right? Let us replace this family with our country. This 140 people with 140 crore people of Indian population. These 2 people with 2.4 crores of Indian taxpayers. As per recent income tax records, 7.4 crore people are filed the tax return, whereas only 2.4 crore people are paid the taxes, which is 1.6% of total Indian population. Whereas in case of US it is 43%, in China it is 10%. Usually tax to GDP ratio ranges from 6 to 9%. As per budget records 2024-25, 31% of tax revenue coming from individual income tax, which is higher than the corporate tax and GST. In the year 2014-15, the direct tax proportion to corporates was 62%. Individual income tax was 38%. At present, the corporate tax came down to 47%, whereas individuals gone up to 53%. In the year 2019, the government reduced the corporate tax rate from 30% to 22%, which is directly revenue loss to the country, more than 1 lakh crores every year. There is no such relief to the individuals. In the case of corporates, they pay taxes on profits after netting of expenses. There is no such facility for individuals. Interest on borrowings can be claimed as expenditure by companies. There is no such claim to the individuals. GST paid by the company can be claimed as a credit. There is no such credit facility for individuals. In case company incur losses, they need not pay taxes. Instead, they can carry forward this loss for the future years. In case individual loses his job, there is no such carry forward facility. In case of companies, they have all sorts of schemes and incentives, but no such incentives to the individuals.
उनको ये है, मेरे को ना 2 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानी मिले, इनको इनसे निकाल लो साला सब कुछ, ठीक है? मतलब ये साला मर कैसे नहीं रहा अभी तक?
A sleeping partner cannot answer sitting here.
If someone earns 100 rupees, he has to pay 30 rupees towards the direct tax. After that, 18% GST for necessary things, 28% for premiums. If he wanted to buy a house, registration charges, cess and GST. If he wanted to buy a car, he has to pay GST, cess, road tax, life tax, etc. For fueling that car, petrol tax, electricity tax, water tax, toll tax, property tax, all taxes put together. 55 to 60% of his total earnings going towards the taxes to the government, which means 16 to 17 days in a month, 6 to 7 months in a year working for the government. As if this is not enough, our corporate leaders talks about working 90 hours in a week.
My request is that our youngsters must say, this is my country. I want to work 70 hours a week.
I regret I am not able to make you work on Sundays. To be honest. If I can make you work on Sundays, I'll be more happier because I work on Sundays also. What do you do sitting at home? How long can you stare at your wives? How long can the wife stare at your husband? Come on, get to the office and start working.
After all this, if someone wanted to save money, for 1 year short-term capital gain, more than 1 year long-term capital gain. By paying such a high taxes, what are we getting in return? There is no education in government school, there is no healthcare in government hospitals. There is no justice in the courts, there is no social security in the society. Streets full of garbage, roads full of traffic. System full of corruption, life full of pollution. Neither the water clean nor the air clean. Bumpy roads, substandard bridges. As one of the MP rightly said in the parliament, we are paying taxes like England and getting services like Somalia.
That's how we in India today pay taxes like England to get services like Somalia.
As majority of population depended on agriculture income, whether you earn 10 rupees or 10 crores, there is no tax on agricultural income. Many of the business and rich people claiming as exemption by taking advantage out of it. Biggest problem in India, there is no control over spending. Since politicians are ruling our country, the spendings are linked to the political motive or political agenda. Our bureaucrats or politicians feel like making money as their birthright. Educated people are paying taxes, uneducated people are spending that money.
Due to the negligence of the government and the corrupt nexus of the contractors and concerned agencies. The other 9 bridge collapses have taken place in Siva.
In the age group of 15 to 64, 51% of labor workforce in India, whereas in China it is 75%. Rich and business people are escaping the taxes by way of business or companies. Poor people are enjoying all the schemes given by the government. Whereas middle class taxpayer has no option because amount received after paying the taxes in the form of tax deducted at source. These people always tax about work-life balance, but there is no balance in life. Whether the boss angry or spouse angry or colleague angry, they have to shut all the senses and keep working. In the olden days, there used to be the combined families. The children used to take care of the parents when they become old. But at present, everyone should earn the retirement corpus. When there is no money to live, where is a question of retirement corpus? This is not about anti-tax system. It is all about sharing the burden among the larger group rather than the small set of people. Reduce the taxes and bring many people into the tax bracket. Simplify tax filings and reduce the complaints. Use technology like AI to find the tax evasions. Incentivize the sincere taxpayers. Most important, bring efficiencies in spendings. Indian Army has been protecting us by sacrificing their life. Those Indian Army, food, shelter, resources are providing by these taxpayers. We have lot of respect for our Indian Army. Whereas this small, tiny, little fraction of voiceless taxpayers reluctantly working for the country every single day, neither we have a respect nor the recognition for them. Every year budget comes, everyone talks about the middle class taxpayer. The reliefs they are receiving from the government are limited to the TV debates or TV channels. A fair tax system is not about numbers. It is building better India for everyone. Jai Hind.